So that seriously didn't last very long. As soon as he knew that I knew that he was here, he turned up his TV really loud, turned on the TV in the kitchen really loud. I'm like, look, I need to make money today, so either turn on the AC so I could shut my doors or turn down your TV so I could keep my doors open. He puts his hands over his head, closes his eyes, and walks away. So then I'm like, okay, I'll turn down the TV. Then he goes into his bedroom, and I'm like, look, you make it impossible for me to make money. You need to understand that. Then he turns on that TV. Now he's back in the kitchen, turn on that TV loud. Again, will you please turn down the television? Puts his hands over his head, walks away, goes into his bedroom. Oh my God, stop it! Calling the police. He's, I can't go back and forth every 2 minutes with this man blasting his television. Yeah, I need deputies out to my house, please. I have a man here who is continuously terrorizing me. They were just my roommate / landlord that I live with. Well, he's doing the same thing he's been doing for weeks, which is me. I work from home, and ever since I said I was leaving because I couldn't stand the treatment here after 5 weeks of living here, he's been extremely abusive verbally. He's attacked me. He's terrorized me. Last night, he came all the way up to my window yelling and screaming at me at 12:30 at night. Today, he's got his TV blasting loud right outside my window. I work from home on the phone, and it's impossible to take calls if he's doing that. And he doesn't understand. He's been doing it for weeks. The police have tried to tell, like the police last night finally, because before that, police were inciting him to harass me more. Last night seemed like they were kind of going, hey, leave this lady alone, but they're not leaving me alone. Vanessa Page. Yes. I have it on video. I go up to him and I say, can you please either turn down your television or turn on the AC so I can close the windows, because I need to take calls. I actually need to try to work. And he puts his hands over his ears and walks away. So then I turn down the television. As soon as I come back in my room, he comes out, blasts the TV again. I go back out there. It's happened 3 times already. I go back out there. I say, can you please turn down the television? He puts his hands over his head, walks away. I turn down the television. I go back. It's the exact same thing. Now, the last time he puts his hands over his head, goes into his bedroom saying, go away, go away, go away. And I'm like, I'll go away. Just keep keep your television from blasting loud so I can actually work. I'm like, you don't understand this. His name is Rick Snyder. This would be the 4th time police are out here since last Monday. The 4th time. Thank you. He's crazy. Absolutely crazy, this man. What, do they have some conspiracy that now he's going to act all, oh my God, go away. Oh. You're the one blasting your television. You wouldn't see my face if you wouldn't be obnoxious blasting your television to be obnoxious. Oh my God. Here I am hoping for peace today. All I want, TV turned down. Just like it was last couple hours. All I wanted. Instead of, sure, I'll turn it down. Hands over his ears, walks away. Comes back, turns it up. Like 3 times. If I did that 10 more times, he would do that 10 more times. Like, I can't. I can't be on this crazy train with these people. I will just call cops every time, just like I told the police last night. I will continue to call you every single time now. I'm over it. Your folk are gonna tell him to terrorize me, then your folk are gonna deal. It's not okay. What he does is not okay. Whether it's screaming at me to my face, or banging things in the kitchen, or blasting his TV, leaving it at the volume of 65 or 70, and expecting me to endure that for 12 hours, and then screaming at me when I turn it down in the middle of the night. Not okay. None of it has been okay. And I have tried so hard to ignore it. I've tried to reach out for help. I've tried to talk. Today, I asked nicely. I don't scream. I don't yell. I don't use dirty language to them. I mean, I know I dropped some bombs in my room, in my own space. But I don't curse at him. I don't do that. waiting outside this time. Where is my phone? Seriously, right now. There's some noise for you. Oh, he loves that dishwasher. Dishwasher and him are pals. It's so loud and obnoxious, it's like his best friend. That dishwasher is his best friend. Where the hell is my freaking phone? Phone. I want my phone. I don't know where I left it. I want to wait outside with my phone. No rain. Seriously? No rain. Okay, Vanessa. What? Seriously? I don't understand why I don't have my phone right now. did we? This is actual torture right now for me. Like, serious torture to not have my phone. Oh my god, this computer. Seriously. Oh my god, where and how can I stop it? He's out there actually telling the police that he's put his ears over his head. Like, oh my god. You know how stupid that makes me look? Like, I would deny that. I would deny that. I put my ears over my head when she asked me to turn the TV down. So, oh my god, I can't even tell you how happy I was to see two female officers who actually seem to hear me and offer some semblance of compassion. What is that, birdies? You just want some water? It is awfully hot. They're like, we have water. I forgot they have water. There it is. Oh my god, the tiniest little sliver. I knew I had it right here. I'm just so upset. Oh my god, it was hot. So, two female sheriffs showed up. I swear to God. It was like, not that they have any authority to do anything more or different than the men, but every single man so far has shown me zero compassion, zero understanding, zero like, wow, this woman really seems upset. You know, like, but at least they were kind of the same way, like, what do you want us to do? I'm like, I want you to make it so it's an environment that isn't terrorizing to me. And I can try to concentrate on leaving because when they're terrorizing me, I can't concentrate on leaving. I can't try to make any money. I can't try to raise money. I can't try to better my situation whatsoever. Yet they're terrorizing me because they want me to leave. It makes no sense. I was like, can you please show him how it makes no sense? Oh my God. Oh my good God, right now. Are you kidding me? I can leave the cage open. I'm used to leaving the cage open with Angel, but you can't do that with this. Oh my good God. Like, seriously? See, Angel isn't trying to ever fly away. Like, he'll never do that. So I forget. Or I just did. I haven't done it before, but I just did. I was gonna do all this sweeping at the same time an hour and a half ago before all this craziness with the fucking televisions ensued. This is how a day gets burned up. Like, insanity. And then you hear the person who causes the insanity go, "I'm so over this, officer. I just want it to end." And stop. Of course, they said we can't make him. That's fine. You can at least make it so you're asking him to be peaceful instead of the opposite, which is what the other officers did. She's like, we try to keep the peace, and I'm like, yeah, well, not those officers, they didn't, not one bit. They made it worse. They're like, so you're saying that once the officers come out here, it incites them more? I said, no, let me make this perfectly clear. The officers themselves give advice on how to harass me more. Her eyes got really big, like, I'm like, it's okay, I've got it on video, and their eyes get even bigger, like, oh shit. If that's true, that is not a good thing. No, it is not, is it? Not a good thing at all. Like, all it has to be is, she says you're terrorizing her with your televisions, and you're this and you're that. Stop it. So hot. Sorry. Oh, TV's back loud. So apparently that did no good. Oh my God. Again. Oh, turned down his TV. Got on the phone though and went into his bedroom. Starts talking about how I'm a wacko woman. Your stories are so cute. Your stories are so cute. It couldn't be because your TV was blasting loud, could it? It couldn't be, just so you know, when somebody's TV is blasting loud, well, his TV is blasting loud, and that's why I come to tell him to turn it down. And this man is crazy. Oh my God, he's got somebody here and he's telling them, he's telling them how I'm a wacko woman and out of nowhere I appear blah 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 blah. Forgets to mention completely that his TV is on a level that you can hear from the street, and I'm only asking him to turn it down. Yet he won't, and keeps on with the loudness over and over and over again until I have to call the police. Fiction, Rick. Tell true stories. Liar! They left. I'm just not going to stand for it anymore. Fucking refuse to be oppressed. To be talked about and lied about. Right where I can hear it and take it and listen to it and not say a word and just, he thinks I'm going to continue. He has failed to recognize that I'm over it and I'm done being abused by him. Absolutely done with it. So because I'm in here going on and on and on about the reality of the situation and he doesn't want his friend to hear, they left. He leaves his television in his bedroom blasting loud. Should I shut the door? Didn't go into his bedroom this time. I don't want to go into that sty. His bedroom is so disgusting. His bedroom is just so disgusting. Like, this whole house is so dirty. Do you know why people like dirty? People who don't clean, and why they like dirty and they live in dirty? I guess why I'm so, like, obsessively, like, cleaning my floors and trying to keep things organized. It's really hard when there's so much goddamn chaos going on. But dirtiness, dirty, the way this place is dirty. And I'm just going to do a video, I think, about the dirtiness around here because, I've cleaned it. Like, I cleaned so much stuff when I got here and I never got a thank you. It was more like they expected it from me. I'm like, clean the trash, clean the kitchen, clean the floors, clean the sides of the fridge, clean the cabinets in the kitchen, clean it. Like, I just constantly clean this, clean. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Caveman. You woman, you clean. You're supposed to. That's like literally how I'm like, it got to a point where they were not taking care of their dishes, like unloading their dishes whatsoever, like ever. Like, because I was just doing it. I'm like, well, I'm taking out mine. I'll take out theirs. And after like 2-3 weeks, I'm like, you know, they expect me to do this now. They just expect me to, what, do my womanly duties all of a sudden? That must be the Tom of the Tom and Jerry, the friends down the street. Wow. It literally did nothing for him to stop being obnoxious with his televisions. What I wanted him to stop being obnoxious with his talking, with his televisions, leave it so I can be on the phone, And if he's here, or even if he's not, he thinks he could just, again, leave his phone, leave his stupid television turned up, and I'm just gonna, like, listen to it. It's hot as shit in here, so I have to close everything up so I don't have to listen to his television. When he's not even here, just to terrorize me. And he was so proud of himself for scaring me last night. He scared me so badly. I really can't remember the last time I was scared so bad. I don't really think I've ever been that scared. To go from total calm and peace, quiet, 12:30 at night, looking at tarot cards, and next thing I know, complete and utter chaos from the pitch black of outside. And I know that for as long as I'm here, it could happen at any time. Because literally, there's no consequences to this man. None. And so far, up until now, basically, aside from videotaping and documenting and stuff, like, I have not stood up for myself. I've not repeatedly asked for the TV. I just try to, like, let it go, let it roll, just. And I see now that that was just, like, the worst tactic I probably could have done, because you just, yeah. But now, when he's going to talk on the phone about me like I'm not there and say all sorts of lies and horrible things about me, I'm going to stand up for myself. If he's going to have somebody in his house and say lots of lies and shit about me, I'm going to come out there and say something. He's not expecting me to do that because I haven't done that yet. It's going to happen. He's going to continue to bang shit and scream and yell and not turn down TVs and stuff. I'm going to continue to call the cops. I'll call the cops 5 times a day. I don't care. At one point, they're going to get so tired of it. I will do it every day. Wow. Now it's quiet. He has to leave for it to be actually quiet. He's a very unhealthy individual, and I cannot wait to get away from him. And to think I wanted to come here and help heal this man from this horrible situation that he had with this flesh-eating bacteria. Almost, losing a hip and a knee and XYZ. And it's so funny how he'll break out the cane in front of a potential renter or the police, but his friend comes over and he's like, woohoo, let's go down the hill. He's so inauthentic. He's one of the most inauthentic people I've ever known in my life. Liars. Narcissist. Oh my god. This man is serious. It might take 10 of me to heal this man. 10. Maybe that's what the tarot was trying to say. 10, 10, 10. Like, give up. It's not happening with this guy. He's darker than night. Dark, dark individual. Him and his partner, both of them. Like, you would think one would talk sense into the other. It just doesn't work that way around here. Anyway. I am going to unplug from that for as long as I can. Try to get back into that beautiful Zen place I was after my meditation. Hopefully we'll be gone for hours. And then we'll call the cops later. Apparently that's just how it's gonna go around here. He's obnoxious. He pretends that I'm some horrible person. I don't know. It's so weird. And then we'll call the cops later. That's what he's gonna. Like, you would think at one point he would just be like, alright, I'm gonna keep the TV normal. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna bang shit. It's exhausting. She keeps calling the cops. Like, she's done taking it. And he would just stop. I'm trying to tell the officers, I'm like, if he would make it so I could actually maybe focus on getting out of here instead of making it so I'm doing this shit instead, that would be great. If he could use his brain and see the big picture. See the bigger picture, dude. I'm the one who gave notice to leave. You don't have to try to terrorize me out of here. So it makes no sense. I'm the one who wanted to go. Why are you doing this? You want me to leave? You want to leave more? Like, it doesn't make sense. Think he tells anybody he knows that I gave notice to leave? You think one of those people know that? None of them know that. None of them. Even though they're so duped by him that I'm this perfect roommate and tenant, and then one day all of a sudden that all switches. I'm a nightmare. I'm demanding. I'm neurotic. I'm olive oil. I'm horrible. I'm evil. I'm a witch. I'm a devil. I'm all these horrible things. Just one day, just boom, like that one day. And they're all like, oh, wow, yeah. Not like, wait a second. How does that happen? First, they're not going to ever know what I've endured. pots in my bathroom so I could boil water and make coffee without fearing that this psycho's gonna come in and say something to me or do something or start slamming things all around me, pin me up against the counter. And nobody's that he talks to on the phone or even in person says, you know what, maybe you should not call her names. Can you maybe not call her names? Maybe that's part of her problem, Rick. Because it's always some derogatory name. Except for last night when it was sweetie and honey and sweetheart and like the most sarcastic way ever. Even though that was better than witch and devil and whatever, all the other nasty shit he says. I'm the evil one. I'm the evil one who came in here, started taking care of your plants in your backyard, your animals you neglect, started cleaning your house, helped you when you went to the grocery store, offered to heal you, gave you advice on all sorts of stuff about healing your body. Called me like perfect. He was like, you're so perfect. Except for Vanessa, when you have issue with being treated like shit, then I don't like that. What's so funny is his only problem with me is what other people who have problems with me is. Their treatment of me. So they don't have a problem with me until I have a problem with the way they treat me. And then they have a problem. I will not continuously, I don't care what situation is. Again, he thought that coming into a place like this, Disneyland back here, that I would just take his abuse, take his inappropriateness, and when I'm like, no, I'm not, then we have a problem. And then they had the balls to tell me that I should have told them that I don't like to be treated in a disrespectful, misogynistic, abusive way. And they call it jokes. Some of it, anyway. My fault. Everything's my fault. And then they say it's all about me. It's all about you, Vanessa. It's how you are, Vanessa. It's all about you. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, when you treat me like shit and I have to tell you not to, yeah. But how about this? You don't treat me like shit and then I won't have anything to talk about. Again. Okay. Gotta get it out. Nastiness all over my dog food container. Honeybuds. Alright. I went out there taking care of plants for Wheeler. And I never anticipated, but there's plants in the sun that shouldn't have been. Yada, yada, yada. So, anyway. I'm going to collect myself, finish eating, take a shower, get settled, get my thoughts collected, and probably by that point, Rick will be back. Just in time to terrorize me. But, let's not project, let's try not to. Maybe his friend will talk some sense into him, one can only hope. Maybe he heard something I said. And I'll be like, Rick, man, why don't you just leave her alone? Do you have to have the TV on that loud? Do you mean, like, why start, like, he always starts it. Like, I have to end it, but he always starts it. Like, I never start it. I never, ever, 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 ever once started anything with these people. So, anyway, before I get going,